finishing. And for this, instead of using the nitro lac, which is more of a vintage nitro finish, where it's a lot of hassle because it takes so much time to wait 24 hours for each spray, I wanted to do something a little bit simpler. So I went on to Amazon and found a white primer filler, which will be the white base coat coloring before the artwork goes on, but also priming and filling any inconsistencies. So I'll probably do some light coats, sand it out, and then start to build to get a really nice white finish on the whole body. And like I described before, the whole headstock, but also a little bit feathering in to hide the damage on the neck. And then after that, I'm using a clear coat. So it'll be a gloss clear coat. This will be a lot more solids, so it will be a lot quicker to build up a nice finish to gloss out. Both because I want something that's a little bit more sturdy, because it's gonna go on top of the artwork. And if it would be nitro, I would have to do that for weeks and weeks to build enough, and it would still maybe be too little because I might go through to the artwork. And since the paints that's going to be used for the artwork might not be entirely flat, it might be a little bit of some lumps and bumps, this will actually build a thicker coat so I can shine it up afterwards. And also I'll use a separate room where I can hang the guitar in a way where nothing will break. So I'll make sure that it's a very sturdy rig to hang it on. And I'll start applying some white. And there we are. For the back, the white is gonna come to here, and this part I'll leave untouched with a light feather. It's up to this point I want the white to come. And then for the transition to the body, I did a little pointed transition, which I think will look cool, with everything here on the body and on the transition being white. And on the front, nothing on the fretboard, headstock and body, all white. I'm gonna do a little outline for the pickup rings. Needed to route out a bit in the cavity for the switch, because the thickness meant that you didn't get the full reach, since I'm gonna make the little top part, and when you're at the corner side it dips down, and then you're basically in the middle. So where we are right now, you will have enough reach even when it's at the edge positions. So this is my little accessory warrior who looks like he's about to join a battle or raid. I made it so that I can spray the white in a simple way without having to put it down, just holding it in one hand and spraying as I go, and then set it to dry. All right, so I had to rethink a little bit. As you saw with my first coat, that little room didn't have basically any ventilation. And I thought that, oh, if I can just have a room that's a little bit away from my workshop room, it will just be better basically for me to not be there when I spray. The room adjacent to that, sometimes you can smell it afterwards. And I don't want to be anywhere near when it's degassing. So tried this little staircase room, but just didn't work. So instead here, I found the elevator shaft room. And the good thing about it is that it's on top of the roof, so I can take the guitar handheld and spray it outside on the roof, and then come in, and I've set up this little contraption where the guitar can hang freely and degas. And then I can stand on the roof and spray to my heart's content. So that will be a much safer version.
Tellurians, please like, share and subscribe and all that jazz. Until next time, ta-ta!